married people are more attractive, especially to singles?
I think it's just one of those, it's a stereotype. Because there are a few cases that where probably ladies have either shown that they love married men, and so people kind of think generally that's how it is. But this is my other reason is this. I think, especially let's define attractive. What do we mean by attractive? Wallet attractive or face attractive?
Think of it as physically attractive and generally
I think for example for the cases where ladies love married men, it's because probably sometimes it's not even wallet, sometimes it's because of the sense of responsibility these guys have. And so they think, this guy knows up on a direction. This guy has a direction, unlike these other single guys who don't have direction. And I don't think not all single guys don't have direction, some do have. But I think sometimes there's that sense of this guy can take care of me. Because the assumption is this guy is taking care of the family, which sometimes is not the case. Because we have guys who are married and they don't take care of their family. Okay, and so for me that's why it's a myth, because I don't find, okay, I'm a man, sorry, that will come out. I don't see how a guy is more attractive simply because
he's married.
He's married.
Yeah. Probably, but inakuja is when guys, even in the way we dress, it becomes better. Not saying that we're worse. I'm not saying that we do not have sense of style, but that additional detail that's added by the woman, probably it's the way you mix in your colors, the way you match your clothes. It kind of makes you look better. If you put it that way, you kind of become more attractive.
And that is why I was saying it is a fact, because a fact, but also like you're saying, it depends.
Yeah.
You can't put a blanket statement and say all marriage is the same.
Yeah.
Because marriage does make you better, but it can also destroy you.
Yeah.
So it's not a blanket statement that marriage is good for everyone, but marriage can make you better. Now, why I was saying it can be attractive is, do you know that men get more attractive with age and ladies do not? Ladies get less attractive with age. A man who is 40 years old is more attractive than a lady who is 40 years old. The older we get, the more attractive we get.
Is it a myth or a fact?
It is a fact. Simply because it's not really physiological, it's more psychological. Because look at what a man's responsibilities are tagged. Look at what the responsibilities tagged are. A man has to have a good source of income, a good job, a car. So the older the man is, the more anaonekana ako nayo. Now, these responsibilities are not tagged on the lady. The lady, in society, the lady is actually put at a homemaking type of responsibility. So there's nothing attractive about the years going. So when you see a guy who's 40, you're thinking, this guy, you have no idea what he has. This guy must have a car.
Yeah.
So the guy looks more attractive the older they get.
Yeah.
Physically, I don't know. Physically, there are those who are attractive, yes. But because of responsibilities tagged on the man, an older man is seen to be more attractive. Like, look at this older man who kitambi imefika hapa na anatembea na suti, walking around in an office. You think this guy has his act together. But the older the lady gets, those notions are not put on them. So that is why I would say a guy will look more attractive to singles. But like you're saying, depends.
Even I think you've been confirming his point.
Yeah.
It's not even about the physical. Probably it's more the man can take care of me. He looks confident. He looks managed. Looks like, and it's pegged on the guy. And it's not even about his looks most of the time. His looks, yes, inachangia because it portrays that sense of he's got it.
Yeah.
But then again, they're not attracted to his look, they're attracted to what's behind that look. If that look portrays money,
What they assume is behind.
what they assume is behind that look. Yeah.
But do you think then that idea or that perception is dependent on if one progresses in life or not.
Yeah.
Because think about it, there's a man who was 25, but life is hard out here. Nothing has changed. And so they are 40, and honestly, they do not look attractive. So I think that one looks attractive dependent on if they are making progress positively. If they're not making progress, for example, I have no of friends who we went to school with. Okay? Life has moved on. They look, honestly, they don't look attractive. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think it can be, and that's what I'm saying, it's a myth because it's dependent on so many factors.
Yeah.
Anytime you think about a single person being attracted to a married person, it's always a single lady being attracted to a married man. Why haven't you ever looked at a single man being attracted to a married lady? Why is that uncommon?
One, I think it's because we're living in a patriarchal society. And so generally we'll always tend to favor ourselves. That's always single ladies who are attracted to married men. I think some of that it's kind of it's a culture narrative or a subculture perspective that we have kind of grown up with. But I think for the wives it's really hard for when one is married, especially for the wives, for them to entertain single men. Now I think today that is a bit different because times have really changed.
Oh yeah, times have changed.
Kitambo, there was this saying that age is just but a number. I don't think nowadays that is the case. Okay, and so, but I think especially when it comes to ladies, there's always this idea of, I think ladies are always more principled, especially after they get married. Mm-hmm. They kind of know now this is my space. I'm married. I need to honor my man. I don't think a lot of guys think about it that way.
I feel like guys, we tend to keep our options open.
Yeah.
Ladies know how to put boundaries. Like you would approach a lady and they're married, and even from their conversation, you will know I cannot cross this line.
Yeah.
You approach a guy and you have no idea where the line is.
Yeah.
For us, it's like the more attractive we are, or the more single people approach us, the better we feel about ourselves.
Yeah.
And the idea of I still have game, man. I still have game, and I can still attract these people.
Yeah.
It makes us feel. I don't know if it's more
Exactly.
It's more existing.
I think someone mentioned it. These three things that men usually operate within: gold, glory, gold, girls, and glory. Mm-hmm. So the more money we have, the more we feel.
Money, sex, power.
Money, sex, and power.
Yeah.
The more influence we have, that influence of be able to attract ladies, the more we feel good. The more I think even the sexual attraction we get from ladies, the more it kind of clicks into a man that they feel a certain way.
Yeah, even if when you find a man who has been approached by a single lady and they're a bit flirty, it is so much easier for the guy to entertain that, but the lady will shut it down.
Yeah.
Because the lady, once you said, once you're married, the lady focuses on.
And you are only bwanangu,
Yeah.
and hivi ndio takana niishi,
Yeah.
and that is it.
But sisi ni kama bado nakapoa. Asante sana. But now for ladies, finding a single guy who will still say or will still try and approach a married woman, you had mentioned is lustful. When you see a guy saying I'm attracted to that lady, simply because ako married is a bit lustful. You
are visual.
Yeah.
You are visual in the sense, the past, the way you are created, you are visual. So what would make me go to a married woman and Katia?
And then
That's because of money.
yeah.
It's not because of money or money. It's never because of Katia.
And also, why I agree with lustful is when I see a married woman, everything in me shuts down. Like there's nothing in me that will say Katia Udem.
Yeah.
Everything shuts down. Now, for pregnant women, should be even worse Kunajua, there's already someone who has a Mejipulata.
Yes.
So why would a married lady who's either pregnant or not be attractive to me? Because unless there's a lustful desire in
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
or I want, there's a part of a guy where we feel we need to conquer. So I've never had sex with a married woman. Let me try. There's a part of me that says this is a good challenge. Kama, if I can sleep with this one, then in the society I am a man. I am good to go. So it's very lustful, especially if you find it's a guy who wants a chick who is.
Yeah.
Maybe just to add on something else before we close the show. Do you think also, my parting shot, do you think also, my parting question, do you think also it's because women change physically? Yeah, because I think ladies change regardless of, not all of course, it depends again. These things always depend with someone's, body, chenye nakula, or something, but I know majority of the ladies change. Okay, that does only they change for worse. They can actually change for better. But let's just assume they change for us. She's changing. So might that be the case? Might that be the reason as to why single men are not attracted to married women? I know that is probably far-fetched, but can that be a reason?
And even if you just add on it, and probably it's a wrong myth, or it's a myth in itself. Even with the whole thing about sugar mummies, it's usually you never find a dude. It's usually the sugar mummy has identified the dude and create that nani.
Yeah. Okay, unless you're in Ukunda.
But even when the guy goes to the sugar mummy, of course you know it's for the money. It's never about there's a certain attraction.
Yes.
Towards.
This is my point on that one. Why I think ladies change could be okay. It's a random thought, but just hear me out. When you get married, most of the time, I don't know how, but the lady always tries to make the man look better.
That is true.
Every day, making sure you're better physically, you're better. Your fashion, like you said, your fashion sense has improved. You don't have
They kind of groom you.
Yes,
Yeah.
They groom you. But as men, sometimes we don't take the time
Do the same.
to do the same. The moment you get married and then you realize that your wife's hair appointment costs 6,000 shillings, you're already telling them, can you cut your hair?
They are babysitter, but
They give us so much. They try and improve us and groom us, and we don't do the same.
and I think that's where men honestly we are failing.
Yeah.
True.
I think we also need to bride them. Since it's not a groom, not a bride.
Yes.
So we need to also make them
Shower them.
shine.
It's like presenting her to God, not just physically. I'm not just talking about physically, but presenting her to God better than Villada Olipata.
Yeah.
But we,
It's actually in the scriptures.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was quoting.
Yeah.
I know the script. Anyway, it's a guy would really take the time to make sure. Like I would want my lady to be attractive out there to people.
But is that the case? Don't you think men put some effort to make sure that their women look attractive? I think they do, but not in comparison to what
The women
the women do.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I feel like we will compromise on one area. I mean,
But again, it goes back to how we're being told what's the role of a man. When the woman is being taught, you are supposed when they
Take care of your man.
You are taking care of your man. That's already the perception.
Again,
That's
just
what
told
you're
you
getting.
provide.
You provide. Where those bills in Melipwa, then you find yourself. as long as you pay your bills, hakikisha even sometimes you might
taken care of her.
even sometimes you might even pay for her salon, but you're not consciously, intentionally saying this doesn't look good on you, probably change. Go ukilipa unaiachia hapo. So you see that perception already in us, putting us in a place not to concentrate on how a woman looks, how a wife looks. It's more of, as long as she's okay, everything is paid for.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, you're always interested in how other women look.
Yeah, exactly. Because they take care, they take time on how they look.
Yeah, and you don't want to kind of concentrate with your wife and make sure she looks the way other women look.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just one of those.
No, I know on the same thing. I know there's a friend of mine who the way the relationship that he has with the wife is, if he sees one of those ladies out there with a dress that he likes, maybe it's a dress with a slit,
He's gonna buy that dress.
he's going to first tell the wife, I saw a dress I think you look good in. And the agreement that they have is, whatever you see out there that you like, and I can still pull it off. Tell me, so that you stop being attracted to those out there. Wacha nikuvalie mimi. Let me be your out there. Let me be that lady you see out there.
Yeah.
It does not make sense to me if I see someone else ameka makeup vizuri, then I go tell my wife, so you can make up kanani, because that is what he does. He goes to the wife and says, I think
Yeah, also for me that does not.
I think you should get a dress like so and so.
For me, that does not sit well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think for this particular issue, I hope I don't know these guys, but I think for this particular issue, they are solving the root of the problem with symptoms.
Yeah.
I think there's a bigger issue.
They're solving the symptom.
Yes.
And I'm missing out on the root of the problem.
They're missing out on the root of the problem. Because let me tell you one thing. For example, your wife can still dress like that lady, but you still
Be attracted.
be attracted to that particular.
It's like ukiona nguo kwa mannequin. Unaona the mannequin looks very good.
Yeah.
The moment you put it on,
It's different.
you forget that hii mannequin iko imefinya huko nyuma. So mwili umemshika. And the body is not the same.
Plus, all mannequins they're carved.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a particular way that the mannequin is built, and you're trying to. You can never look like the mannequin.
Plus, they're just particular dresses that just look good on particular
People.
bodies
Yeah.
and people. In terms of the color of their skin pigment. On a dress, they look good on a melanin skin, dark melanin skin. Unlike, for example, Mrs. Iba, and that's why I'm in this bright color. Because there's a color, if I just do, it will just be off. You know, so
I think the only way out is to help is when she dresses nicely, compliment that.
Yes.
When she dresses in something you like, hand up mother by day, I like what you did today. You find herself another attune, and you find even you yourself being attuned now to what you like about her.
Right. Now, we cannot get into the details of everything, but at least we've been able to shed some light on 3 areas that that I feel are both, depending on how you look at it, can either be a myth or a fact. What are your last statements for this section?
I think my suggestion will be, do not come to marriage with an expectation. Marriage is not a checklist. Do life. Because even in marriage, people nowadays are competing instead of just sticking to your lane. I think you just do you. And for those who are singles, also just do you. I think singlehood is a gift from God as well. Not I think, it is a gift from God. And so just the same way marriage is a gift and it should reflect the relationship between the church and Christ, there's the same way singlehood is also a gift from God. But you should also, reflect God and glorify Him also in your singleness. That's my prediction.
Sure. I think adding on what he's saying, marriage is about sharing your life. So there is your life first, without marriage. And that's what you need to figure out first before you get into this. If you're getting into marriage, you're sharing your life, your journey, your goals, where you're heading. So as he said, then probably marriage is not the goal. where you're heading is a goal and you want to get there with someone. Enjoy singleness before you get married. Find yourself, discover yourself before you even get married. And when you do that, that's when you're able to now settle with someone. Do not rush into it. You took a ground different. For those married, by the way, there is a way you can do marriage, as you say, and it's there biblically. It's Christ has shown it, and there is a way you can do it. If you feel like you may step out, may fall short, there is a way to do it. So that's what I can say. Enjoy singleness. Marriage is about sharing your life. It's not a goal. It's a sacrifice, actually.
Marriage and singleness are both beautiful in its time. Everyone has a particular time set aside for you to do particular things. Do not think that the other side is much better, because it is said people who are single want to get married. The people who are married want to go back to being single. So it is a balance that needs to be seen, that both sides have their pros and cons. Now, as a single person, wherever you are, do not rush into it. Do not think of it as a goal. Do not think of it, like Joshua said, as